Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtuki Duda Sada Toshta Puta Sadhu Jati Duda Sada Toshta Puta Sadhu Jati Yatanta Devani Sato Gragochisham Utkritya Rudra Sahasotito Hasam Utkritya Rudra Sahasotito Hasam Gambhira Nadu Sarvatam Bhuvi Buddha Sada Tausha Puta Sadhudati Yatanta Devani Sato Gragochisham Utkritya Rudra Sahasotito Hasam Gambhira Nadu Sarvatam Bhuvi Buddha Sada Tausha Puta Sadhudati Yatanta Devani Sato Gragochisham Utkritya Rudra Sahasotito Hasam Gambhira Nadu Sarvatam Bhuvi Buddha Sada Tausha Puta Sadhudati Yatanta Devani Sato Gragochisham Utkritya Rudra Sahasotito Hasam Gambhira Nadu Sarvatam Bhuvi
Buddha Sudhasto Buddha Sadhar Blessing in lips with his teeth. Saha, he, Lord Shiva. He, having a cluster of hair on his head. Jatam, one head. Body, electricity. Swami, of fire. Sata, Dev. Rudra, Telugu. Rochisham, Dev. Snatch, Rudra, Lord Shiva, Rasa, advance, stood up, Sun, laughing, Gambhira, deep, Nadaha, sound, Sarga, dash, Tan, that here, Bhuvi, on the ground. Lord Shiva, being extremely angry, pressed his lips with his teeth and immediately snatched from his head a strand of hair and blazed like electricity or fire. He stood up at once, laughing like a madman, and danced the hair with the ground. That's Lord Shiva. Being extremely angry, pressed his lips with his teeth and immediately snatched from his head a strand of hair blazed like electricity or fire. He stood up at once, laughing like a madman, and danced the hair with the ground. A fearful black demon as high as the sky and as bright as three suns combined was thereby created his streets very fearful and the hairs on his head like blazing fire. He had thousands of arms equipped with various weapons and were garlanded with the heads of men. And the jagged demon asked with folded hand, "What shall I do, my Lord, Lord Shiva, who knows that Bhuta Nada directly ordered? Because you are born from my body, you are the chief of all my associates. Therefore, kill Daksha and his soldiers at the sacrifice." Yes, supplication.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Here is the beginning of competition between Brahma Tejas and Shiva Tejas. By Brahma Tejas, Brahmanical friend Bhrigu Muni had created the Rumu demigods, which had driven away the soldiers of Lord Shiva stationed in the arena. When Lord Shiva heard that his soldiers had been driven away, he created the tall black demon Veerabhadra to retaliate. There is sometimes a competition between the mode of goodness and the mode of ignorance. That is the way of material existence. Even when one is situated in the mode of goodness, there is every possibility that his position will be mixed with or attacked by the mode of passion or ignorance. That is the law of material nature. Although pure goodness or Shuddha Sattva is a basic principle in the spiritual world, pure manifestation of goodness is not possible in this material world. Thus, the struggle for existence between different material qualities is always present. This quarrel between Lord Shiva and Bhrigu Muni, centering around Prajapati Daksha, is a practical example of such competition between the different qualitative modes of material nature. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Jnana-timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namah. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurava Pracharine Nirvishishaya Srinivadi Vanshatani Shatani. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Bhagavan Bhutanatha Raksham Sayagnam Yahimad Bhutanam Samagani Rudra Bhutan Shakopni. When that gigantic demon asked with folded hand, "What shall I do, my Lord?" Lord Shiva was known as Bhutanatha, directly ordered, because he was born from my body. The chief of all my associates, therefore, is Daksha and his soldiers and the sacrifice. Hare Krishna. I hope the audio is okay. Let's go to the chat. Voice is not clear. Okay. Okay, now is the voice clear? Now it's better. Okay, thank you. So what is the topic today? Battle of the Modes. What is it? Battle of the Modes. Once what happened, this is a story told by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So once what happened, a father had 3 sons. Sattva Kumar, Rajas Kumar, Tamas Kumar. Now, he told all of them the same job, that you guys go and sell some topi, in the market. So one son, he said, you go in the morning. One son said, you go in the afternoon. And one son said, you go in the evening. So Tamas Kumar goes in the morning. Each one he gives some 100 topis. Topi, cap, 100 caps to sell. This is, so when the Tamas Kumar reaches, and he thinks, it is so early today, market will not be open till. And nicely sleeps first. That is first thing. Now, he sleeps below a tree which is full of monkeys on the top. And when he gets up, they have taken all his caps. When he looks at them, somebody is eating his cap, somebody is tearing his cap. He is totally frustrated. And tamas means intense anger develops. He takes up stones and he is trying to kill the monkeys. Throwing at them and he's shaking the trees, whatever possible he's doing. Tamoguna means, see, life means conflicts will come. Life means difficult positions will come, obstacles will come. But when you are in Tamoguda means you are breaking regulative principles. When you are very lazy, morose, procrastinating, then the behavior will be unimaginable anger when some difficulties come. And he is not able to do anything because of tamas at the end of the day. He comes back home without selling a single topi. So now, Rajas Kumar goes. And he also goes below the same tree. And he's hearing the songs. Pyar ho gaya, mohabbat. He's lean in all that. Same thing happens to him. He neglected his bag. The monkeys pick up his bag. Like today, he'll be in a mobile, busy with watching some films. Monday news. He's busy with that. And then what happened? The monkeys again get an opportunity. They pick up his bag. And they go to the top of it. Now he also gets angry. But not that he wants to kill the monkeys. Tamoguna means, a person becomes mad. Rajoguna means, he starts speaking ill. Dimag nahi tum log. You know what you have done? You spoiled all my business. You brainless monkeys. So now a little reduced. Madness is reduced, but it's there. He is also not able to solve the situation. Another 100 caps have gone above. Some have been torn, Others, monkeys don't know what to do. They're trying to put on their head or something. They're playing. He comes back home again frustrated. Now the third, Sattva Kumar, comes in the evening. He finds it a very peaceful place. He can enjoy nature. You see, nice lake is there, nice nature is there. And he sits down for meditation for some time. Sattva, calm, peaceful place. He's also neglectful in that way. His bag also 100 caps get stolen. And he looks at monkeys are having the caps. But because he is in Sattva, he does not have anger. He's thinking what to do. He wants a solution. In Tamoguna and Rajoguna, you don't solve the problem. Your brain doesn't work. But in Sattva, he starts now thinking, what should be done? He knows monkeys have a weakness. What is the weakness of monkeys? They imitate. They imitate. So what he does, he sees one cap thrown in the corner. He wears that cap and then he throws the cap on the ground. So one monkey sees that, he also does the same thing. So out of 300, one cap is down. He starts looking at different monkeys, he wears a cap and throws the cap. And then what happens? Not only is 100, but even some more extra he gets. He gets, say, 200, 250 caps, 50 are damaged. Now he takes those caps to the market and he sells, make a good business. So in life also, we have the same situation. Difficulties come, obstacles come, challenges come, conflict will come. But how do we behave shows which mode we are in. Tamoguna means we'll break everything. Rajoguna means we will also be angry. But wisdom will not come. Wisdom starts in Sattva. And we are getting so attracted to Sattva. But actually spiritual life is beyond Sattva. Just like we all could understand the wisdom only started in Sattva, Krishna consciousness only starts in Shuddha Sattva. The day we actually reach Shuddha Sattva, real devotion service will start. Prabhupada says, unless you have fire, you cannot enter fire. So if you are maintaining ourselves in Rajoguna, Tamoguna, what Krishna consciousness will do? You cannot. You cannot actually be effective. One leader wrote to Srila Prabhupada in the beginning of the movement. Srila Prabhupada, I am very sorry, I am not able to follow 4 regulative principles you have given. So Prabhupada wrote a very loving letter like a father. My dear child, you have dedicated your life to spread Krishna consciousness. But if you are not following rules and regulations, then you will not be effective. You may do so many things, but nobody will be inspired, encouraged to take up Krishna consciousness. You cannot do any work. Therefore, to know how powerful somebody is, a preacher, see how many people he is now inspiring to Krishna consciousness. Forget about past. Past he might be in Sattva, but today he may be in Tamoguna. How many people feel to associate with him, to get encouraged, inspired to practice Krishna consciousness? Because real work of Krishna consciousness cannot be done in Rajoguna and Tamoguna. We are in Mangalore area, where we know the population of other religions is quite high. Perhaps Hindus are around 50% plus. 50% are other religions. We can see huge churches, huge mosques in the city. And we have neighbor to Kerala, where the ratio is even worse. Only 30% are remaining Hindus and 70% are other religions. So sometimes people come to us and they're very worried about conversion. See, people are converting, people are converting. See, my take on this is, you cannot actually convert anybody to anything. It is just drama. It is just rubber stamping. Real conversion means you are giving God to that person. That is not possible in Rajoguna and Tamoguna. If somebody gives God to somebody, he is worshipable. Just like Prabhupada said, both Jesus Christ and Muhammad are on the status of our Guru because they gave God to people. Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada said they are Saktavish avatars. They are empowered personalities because they gave God to people. We have all respect for them. If somebody is able to give God to people and people start chanting the name of God, people start bowing down to the God, you cannot criticize that person. Correct? So therefore, real thing of giving God is not possible by giving incentive of money or by giving some assistance. That requires Shuddha Sattva. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was meeting Vallabha Bhatta, Vallabha Bhatta later became a great Acharya in the Rudra Sampradaya called Vallabhacharya. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Guru for all the Sampradayas. So Vallabha Bhatta came to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he asked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that I want to know about Krishna from you. Please tell me something about Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew at this time is a bit proud. So therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed him that example. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, actually I don't know who is God. I don't know who is Krishna. But I want to know about that. When I want to know about Krishna, I associate with Sarva Bhattacharya, I associate with Ramananda Rai, I associate with Advaita Acharya. You better go to them. This Advaita Acharya is so powerful that even meat eaters he can make into Vaishnavas. Vallabha Bhatta was not a fool. He was a great scholar. He says in reply, millions of people are following you. They are inspired just by seeing you to chant Krishna's name. Just by seeing you, people start chanting Krishna's name, irrespective of which religion they were previously belonging to. You are not an ordinary saint. Krishna Shakti vina na hoy parivartana. Without having Krishna Shakti, nobody can do parivartana. In fact, when Lord Chaitanya was there in India at that time, India was getting invaded 500 years ago. So they asked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, should we do something? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's followers were in millions. Anything was possible. You see, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in Mayapur, when he just raised his finger against Chandakazi, whole town came to support him. Lakhs of people. The whole population came. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could have converted Chandakazi. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chandakazi, after the discussion when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reached the house of Chandakazi, to inspire Chandakazi to change his decision, which mode did he use? People are so angry, they were telling only one word, kill Kazi, kill Kazi. And how many people? Lakhs of people. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could have easily killed him. It was not difficult. Burnt him. Not only kill Kazi, he could have killed other invaders also. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can take form of Narsimha Deva. And he could have killed all the invaders. It's very deep thought why he did not do that. God was personally there. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya dushkatam. He is promising in Gita, is personally there, but he has not killed the millions of invaders who are breaking temples, who are looting, plundering. Why Krishna did not do? This question can come sometimes. वही खुद भगवान थे और कुछ नहीं किया, उन्हीं के मंदिर टूट रहे, चुप बैठे, है ना? वही. This question will come. Because to spread real Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in the form of a Brahmana. He will work in a Brahminical way. Kshatriya means he will work in a Kshatriya way. Actually, real victory is of the Brahmana. Kshatriyas were non-existence in India at that time. They are fighting among themselves. Somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, why did God allow this? For 1,000 years practically, India was invaded. Correct? All the dhamas are there. So Prabhupada said, if you sleep at home in the night and don't lock your door, don't blame God if thief comes inside. Thieves are always there. Plunderers are always there. Even at this time in the world, if you're taking your ship some areas, the pirates come. Even now. Recently, one Israeli ship has been attacked. When I said, they are always there. Except maybe in Satyuga, they're always there. So you have to take protection. You cannot blame God. Why did you do anything? You are busy as sense gratifier. Just like in a house nowadays, you are busy watching a movie and you forgot to lock the door. You are busy drinking, you forgot to lock the door, and you're thinking God has to, like Vaman Deva, protect you. You're not Bali Maharaj. Don't expect that protection, that special protection. Kala karma will take care. Your own behavior. So this is very deep to understand why God actually sanctions. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in the form of a Brahmana. He did not lift weapons in this Leela. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat down and talked to Chandakazi. Which guna was being used? Tamo guna, Rajo guna, or Sattva guna? Sattva guna, not Tamo. Because you cannot give wisdom to anybody. Neither you have wisdom, neither you can give in Rajoguna or Tamoguna. Nobody will follow you, nobody will be convinced, nobody will be develop wisdom if you behave in Tamoguna or Rajoguna. Which mode Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used? Sattva-guna. Srila Prabhupada went, perhaps in the modern history, the most successful preacher who won the heart of people, million people around the world. Which mode was Srila Prabhupada using for preaching? Tamoguna, Rajoguna, or Sattva-guna? Please note it. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was in Banaras, he was surrounded by thousands of Mayavadis. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself said, Mayavadi huve Krishna aparadhi. What was he, how was he talking to the Prakashan of the Saraswati and his thousands of followers? Was he shouting at them? Or he was smilingly presenting his case? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was talking to Sarva Bhattacharya, another very wise person. For 7 days, he was constantly speaking. What we will do? Kitna sir khayega mera? Chup hoga kya? We would have said, how much you will eat my head? Can you stop? But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard him peacefully for 7 days. Which mode you can hear somebody for 7 days? Can you hear somebody for 7 days in Tamoguna? In Rajoguna? Now we are thinking, I am attending class. Please, you are thinking that your choice you are attending the class. But one thing we should not forget. Class can only be attended in Sattva-guna. You cannot sit, nobody can sit here in Rajoguna, Tamoguna, either online or physically. It will not allow you. You'll take your mobile, open some news, or watch a movie and walk away. Situations are there. You can give an excuse, I got a call. But actually, Rajoguna, Tamoguna will not allow you to hear Krishna consciousness. So neither you can preach Krishna consciousness in Rajoguna, Tamoguna, neither you can hear Krishna consciousness in Rajoguna, Tamoguna. When Shukadeva Goswami is speaking to Parikshit Maharaj, which mode is he using? Tamoguna, Rajoguna, or Sattva-guna? For 7 days, they did not even eat. Is any tapasya possible in Rajoguna and Tamoguna? No tapasya is possible. Neither you can give knowledge, neither you can receive knowledge. Therefore, I say in all the schools and colleges, they are not enforcing Sattva-guna for their students. Sometimes we really get surprised. The conclusions of Bhagavad Gita are totally different. And modern day science, the conclusions are totally different. We really wonder. Both are searching for truth. Why is it that in the Vedas the conclusion is God is the creator? And why is it in the modern day science the conclusion is creation has come from random accidents, random chaos? People really have opposite conclusions. We really wonder. These people are so intelligent, just like you talk to doctors, 10 minutes you get bewildered. The words they have, you ask them, what is my disease? They will tell you some big words. How do they remember those words, I wonder? They must be very intelligent. But still, most of the doctors don't have an idea that soul is there in the body, God is there in the body. They just think we are the body. This is a conclusion in Tamoguna. Rajoguna, there are some funny philosophies. Only Sattva-guna you can separate body and soul. That is in Bhagavad Gita. That understanding by which we can understand, the difference, that philosophy between body and soul, that is a Sattva-guna. Beginning of knowledge is in Sattva-guna. So why? Because in the modern day education system, neither the teacher, neither the students are maintaining Sattva-guna. Because they are not maintaining Sattva-guna, neither anybody is giving knowledge, anybody is receiving knowledge. I was in one college. The hoarding, the main slogan of the college is, knowledge is power. I was sitting with one important person in the college. I said, don't feel bad. Can I tell something? Neither any knowledge is taught here, neither any knowledge is received here. He was shocked. Said, what? I said, this is not knowledge. These are some skills. Actually, in all the education institute today, no knowledge is taught. They're only teaching skill. In medical colleges, teach how to cut skin and bone. That is not knowledge. That is skills. Engineering college, they teach how to cut iron. That is not knowledge. That is skill. Knowledge, vidya dadati vinayam. If somebody has knowledge, he will be a gentleman. If somebody has knowledge, he will be a person of the perfect character. If somebody has knowledge, he will be full of happiness. Sattva-guna means happiness. We don't see that. You go to colleges today, practically every student is addicted to at least one sinful activity. Either they are drunkards, they are woman hunters, they are drug addicts, they are meat eaters, they are gamblers. Knowledge is not different from God. You think God will come when you do these things? Actually, there is no knowledge. Simply wasting time. If you accept, actually we can close all the schools and colleges. In the name of knowledge, they are not able to teach knowledge. Rather, these places have become hubnet of sinful activities. You go there, you don't receive any knowledge. Rather, you learn how to do sinful activities. The teachers come to give knowledge. Students sit to receive knowledge. Because the teacher and student are not maintaining Sattva-guna, no knowledge transfer actually happens. They don't even know what is knowledge. Forget about giving knowledge. They don't know what is knowledge. Bhagavad Gita is a summary of the Vedas. What does Krishna teach in Bhagavad Gita? Veda means knowledge. And what is the first teaching in the Vedas? You can open Gita and see. It's the essence of Vedas. And what is the first shlokas? First teaching of Krishna says, what is the first teaching? Krishna's teaching is, Ashochan anuvashocha svam pragyavadam sabhashase gatasun agatasun cha nanushochanti panditaha. Okay? In fact, if you look at the first chapter, Arjuna is saying, my relatives, my friend. Krishna does not give knowledge. Because a rasic person, he cannot give knowledge. What do? If he is submissive, yes, even rasic person can be lifted. But if he is arguing, we don't talk. Krishna remains silent in the first chapter for various reasons. Because he is in Sattva-guna, actually Krishna, I'm just mixing Sattva-guna and Shuddha Sattva, but at least understanding's sake. Then I'll separate later. Krishna is peacefully listening what Arjuna is saying. In Rajoguna, Tamoguna, you don't listen. You cannot listen. That quality is not there. The people do agree today, great man is a good listener. One of the good qualities of a great man is a good listener. Correct? This is identified. Krishna shows that. He's peacefully listening. Blah, 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 blah. More than 40 shlokas, Arjuna speaks the first chapter, not 40 total shlokas. Most of them Arjuna spoke. And Krishna is peacefully listening, does not speak one word. Why? Satoguna. The listener. Okay. But how do you give advice to somebody without listening? Peacefully listens. Okay? Done? And even after blah, 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 Arjuna is totally confused. And then he says to Krishna, then he falls at the feet of Krishna. Can you guide me? We know he is not showing Sattva-guna because he's saying, my relatives, my relatives. This is Rajaguna. Swajanamahi katham Krishna. Correct? Arjuna actually is not in Rajaguna, Sattva-guna, Tamoguna. Arjuna is a Nitya Siddha. But example is created like that. Correct? Never take Arjuna is ever touched by Maya. Never. Arjuna is a liberated personality. But for an example's sake, what is he doing? He is like Hanumanji. He cannot be ever impure. He is a perfect personality. But Krishna is arranging him to teach a lesson. Now we are taking the lesson. So somebody is behaving in a Rajoguna, what lesson he can give? Krishna just remains, be silent, let him blah, 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 blah. And then he knows he cannot solve his problem. He submits to Krishna. Please elevate me to Sattva-guna. And what does Krishna do? When Arjuna was playing in Rajaguna, Krishna could have said, Arjuna, how you can do this? He could have also replied in Rajaguna. But Krishna maintained himself in Sattva-guna and gave him knowledge. Krishna did not play with the emotions of Arjuna, but rather he was peacefully seeing his condition and he lifted him to the platform of knowledge. Correct? What do the most of the people do? When you challenge their beliefs, when you challenge their emotions, they'll kill you. Tamasic person will kill you. Therefore, religion without philosophy is fanaticism. You just look at it, what happened in the Indian history. Lord Buddha went all around India. He wanted to convince people the philosophy of ahimsa, because people are totally degraded to animal life, to tamoguna. They were eating, killing animals. Correct? What did Lord Chaitanya, Buddha do? He traveled all around India. Did he shout at anybody? He became very wrathful at somebody. Are Baba, they're killing animals. What did Lord Chaitanya, Buddha do? He spoke. Correct? He spoke the philosophy of ahimsa, karuna. And what happened to people? They were touched. There was transformation all around India by Buddha and his followers. So what did Buddha achieve? He won the heart of people. Which mode did he use? Rajaguna or Tamoguna? He used Sattva-guna. So Brahmanas will always work in that way. Kshatriya work is different. We are not saying Kshatriya should not work. But the real Kshatriyas can create a platform. Kshatriyas can create a good platform but they cannot put the seeds of bhakti, they cannot even give any knowledge. Kshatriyas in Vedic time never preach. They may have knowledge from Brahmanas, but they don't preach. Because to give knowledge, to give bhakti, only Brahmana or a Vaishnava can do that. They cannot do that. The real work of life is to receive knowledge. Now what do we want? We want to receive knowledge. We want to receive bhakti. You have to locate a man who's dhira. Adhira cannot do such work. Dhira, adhira, janapriya. Vaishnavas are so great, they are worshipful even for dhira and adhira. And then next, Shankaracharya wanted to work on the philosophy of Buddha. Did Shankaracharya lift any weapon? He went to every town. He says very respectfully, I like to discuss some knowledge with your leader here. So leader of Buddhism in that town came and he said, yes, I like to discuss some knowledge. And they had a discussion. And after that, he became a disciple of Shankaracharya. Because Buddhism means one level of knowledge, I feel. But Shankaracharya starts the knowledge of the soul, which is not available in Buddhism. Aham Brahmasmi. What was the result? Did Shankaracharya take weapon and kill people? So Brahmanas can do their work independent of the support of the Kshatriyas. If it is there, it is good. If it is not there, then also they can do their work. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even though India was under foreign rule, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made millions of people devotees of Krishna. To become a devotee of Krishna, ahaituki. Nothing can stop. Prahlad Maharaj made all his friends into great devotees. Every day there was an attempt on his life. But he was still very peaceful. Was he crying in front of his friends? Which mode he was showing? Satoguna. Minimum. He is a Satoguna, Shuddha Sattva. Could he have convinced his friends to become a devotee by Rajaguna or Tamoguna? He was maintaining himself in Satoguna. That's a minimum. He is a... See, and I'm just mixing Satoguna and Shuddha Sattva. He was maintaining himself in purity. He was calm. He was peaceful. He gave knowledge to his friends. They were not, Prabhupada says, they were small children, not so much polluted by demonic tendencies. They were sattvic. And he gave the knowledge. Kamaramacharet pragno dharaman bhagatam hiya dullabam manusham janma tadapiya dhruvam arthadam. My dear children, right from childhood begins spiritual life. Human life is very rare. Dullabha, very rare. Even though this life is temporary, it's very valuable. Let us not waste this life. Let us cultivate spiritual knowledge. Now this statement, is it Sattoguna or Tamoguna? It's Sattoguna. We can understand, appreciate this point. So we also like to convince people. You want to preach Krishna consciousness. If you do not keep yourself Sattoguna, people will not even like to come near you. Forget about hearing anything from you. It makes sense? They'll not even hear. Forget about coming near. Hearing you, they will not even come near. Prabhupada says, angry and passionate cannot be devoted to the Lord as much they like to advertise. You may advertise the best temple in Bangalore, put big hoardings all around the city, and people come and they see us shouting, howling. people will go away. People will not even come near. Correct? True, no? So many people get upset. Shishi Radha Govinda ki. When they see one sadhu is walking and near him is Rasik, Tamsik supporters, push people away. Dhari, dhari, give way. People will not going to listen to that person. It's not a good experience. Correct? Did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu do that? When he's walking, Saram Bhattacharya came, dhari, dhari, give me way, stay there. I am great. He was great. Did he say like that? That's not in Sattva-guna. Sattva-guna, no desire for honor, no desire for prestige. Actually, a person begins his life. So Prabhupada says, human life begins when you come to Sattva-guna. Rajoguna, Tamoguna, even animals are having. Actually, Sattva-guna is not even known in the world today. In the whole world today, we find only Rajoguna and Tamoguna. People do not know, so degraded the society is, Shudra Sambhavaha, that they don't even know Sattva-guna is possible and it can exist. Now we see the Goswamis yesterday discussing, they left everything and they went to Vrindavan. So what did people think? Mad. They were billionaires and sitting below a tree and writing books. What people thought? Mad. So don't think Rasik, Tamsik people can always appreciate work of a Sattvic person. They cannot. Okay? So this is it. So in our mind always there is the dvanda. There is always a fight between the three modes. And we have made our decision to go back to Godhead. You have to maintain Sattva-guna. Not a joke. You have to maintain. Now there are various things. You chant your rounds nicely, you strictly follow four regulative principles, you be absorbed all day in service to Krishna, you keep challenging situation in front of you, try to do something challenging for Krishna, have nice relation with Vaishnavas. You can do all these things which will help you maintain Sattva-guna. End of the day, you have to take a decision. These things can all help you, but even in spite of that, you can show Rajoguna Tamoguna. Matirna Krishne Paroto Satova Mito Vipadyet Graha Vratana Adanta Gobi Vishutam Tamishram Punah Punah Charvita Charvanana. As much support is given, we have to make a decision. Which mode you want to cultivate. We have to make a decision whether you want to go back to Godhead. Whole day we can take Bhagavatam class for somebody. He can also try to read Bhagavatam. Everything he can do. But somewhere there is a decision to be made to serve Krishna. The support system will fail if I don't make a decision with all the support to serve Krishna. Like Kala Krishna Dasa, he was with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Personal association of Lord himself. Personal service to the Lord himself. Correct? But he fell down. Because the decision came to him, small Maya decision. What do you want to do? You want to be with this gypsy woman or you want to continue service of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? He left service of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and jumped into Rajoguna, Tamoguna. Correct? He did that. So always the fight is going on. It is for us to make a decision whether you want to maintain Sattva-guna, develop in wisdom, develop in knowledge and go back to Godhead. Or to degrade to Rajoguna, Tamoguna and destroy our life. That decision is always with us. And as in the moment of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we are being trained to be Brahmanas. Our work is Brahminical. We are not changing society as Kshatriyas and Vaishyas. That is not the role we are going to play in the society. We should identify, understand what role we are in. We are wearing a dress of a sadhu. We have to behave like a sadhu. People expect some behavior of a sadhu. And minimum thing is being sattva-guna. People cannot see your love of Krishna, but people can at least see a sattva-guna. It is visible. Sattva-guna means person has tapasya. Sama, dhamma, he has full control of the mind, full control of the senses. He is very tapasvi. He is very clean. He is very peaceful. He is very simple. He is full of knowledge. He is full of realizations. These qualifications don't talk about some waves of love of Krishna. When Srila Prabhupada asked, how do you feel like Pujari is good? Prabhupada said he should be clean and he should work on time. Prabhupada did not say he should be moving in the waves of love of Krishna. We don't know that is there or not there. But if the Pujari is not doing things in time way and he is not clean, definitely love of Krishna is also not there. If somebody is clean and time is the Pujari, there is a chance he may get love of Krishna. But if he is not clean, if he is not organized, if he is not timely, definitely there is no love of Krishna. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Now imagine you go to a temple, very dirty. Everything in no time. Aarti is at 7 o'clock, Aarti is happening at 11 o'clock. Now tell me, would you enter the temple? You will pay namaskar from outside and better go. You will not feel inspired. When people used to go to meet Srila Prabhupada, they could not search a particle of dust in his room. Prabhupada's age at that time is 70 plus. It's not easy at that age to actually do many things. But you see, because he is maintaining Krishna in his heart, he is so clean. There was once Kumbh Mela. It's 4:30 in the morning. Everybody was sleeping. It was very, very, very cold. Around 2 degrees. Almost ice. Nobody even thought of getting up. They all could hear sound of a hand pump outside. And who was taking bath? Prabhupada himself. They were shocked. Why? Tapasya. Prabhupada used to sleep only 2 hours. Why? Tapasya. Prabhupada used to whole night peacefully write books. Which guna he was using to build his movement? Prabhupada's day was same anywhere. Extremely organized. He lands in America 6 o'clock in the morning. He goes for a walk. Because 6 o'clock is walking. It doesn't matter for him that he didn't sleep for, when you travel across the world, those you know, the night might have missed. He's anyway sleeping only 2 hours. He cancelled that also. What do you call it? People relax when they travel. Time lag. And people actually take rest for a day to come to the new schedule. For him, there is no, irrespective. Tremendous tapasya of his body. Correct? He is writing books, he is discussing, he is preaching to big dignitaries. Which mode is he preaching? Always sattva-guna. He is replying to practically every letter he gets. Which mode he did that? Sattva-guna. He described all the purports. Which mode did he do that? Sattva-guna. In Rajoguna, Tamoguna, it looks like we are going to do a lot of activities. But actually, no real work happens in Rajoguna and Tamoguna. Rajoguna, Tamoguna is for animals. No real work happens. Kshatriyas can bring peace in the country. Vaishyas can make people food in the stomach full. Shudras can assist in various ways. But the real work of giving knowledge and giving bhakti, other three classes cannot do, cannot be done. And actually it is true. Those who are Rasik, Tamsik, they don't even give knowledge. They're not interested. Now suppose we all become Rasik and Tamsik, and we are as so-called pujaris in a rich temple. You go to so many dhamas. We go. Why become so many times frustrated? Because the pujaris there are not showing Sattva-guna. They harass people. They demand money from people. And even if they say, please sit down, I want to speak to you, we don't want to sit, seeing their face. We see the temple is not clean. We see the pujas are not happening in time. And we also see he has actually no knowledge. He's only there to use a temple to fill his belly. He's a Brahmana in name only. He's a Dhamvasi in name only. He's a Panda in name only. He's not able to do any work. The real work of a resident in a temple or a Dhama is actually to glorify the Lord. He's not doing that. He's only filling his belly there. Why? Because he has no Sattva-guna. So no knowledge available. And if you don't have knowledge, how will he give? He can't give. And he wants to give also. I have seen when you go to Dham, Vrindavan, all, please sit down. We want to run. Because you sit down means lose your purse. And they do anything. And no limit of money is satisfied. भाई चलो 50,000 ले लो भी खुश हो जाओ नहीं वो भी satisfied नहीं और दो सब दे दो उसमें भी satisfied. You know, you can satisfy Krishna, you can give a tulsi leaf and water. Krishna is satisfied. And to satisfy Rasik, Tamsik people, you give your life also, they will not be satisfied. Therefore, it is intelligent to give life to Krishna. Number one, Krishna will not forget. You do smallest of thing, Krishna will remember. That is Sattva-guna. Sattva-guna, you don't forget. What is the biggest problem? People say, no gratitude. I did so much for him, he has no gratitude. Why? Rajoguna, Tamoguna, there is no gratitude. Rajoguna, Tamoguna is only exploitation. I exploit you, you exploit me. But Krishna doesn't forget the smallest of service he does. You do. So better serve him. And number one. Number two, Krishna is totally satisfied by smallest of thing you do. You just put a tulsi leaf, satisfied. Sudama gave little chipped rice, fully satisfied. But Rasik, Tamsik people, you give your life, you give your property, you give everything, but still not be satisfied. They will not be satisfied. Why serve a Rasik, Tamsik person? Kripana Durjana. He says that in the prayer. Miserly idiots. Why we should serve such people? Anyway we have to serve. Why not serve Krishna? That is intelligence. So this kind of wisdom only comes in Sattva-guna. And this is the wisdom we have to distribute to society. If we do not maintain Sattva-guna, real work will not happen only. We'll just be roaming around, wasting time. Correct? Now somebody comes to the temple. If you are maintaining Sattva-guna, we will make devotees. People will come, this is a very clean temple. Everything, a clock. Prabhupada used to say, like in Japan it is. If the train reaches the station 1 minute late also, the driver and the TT apologize to everybody. Something to learn from some other country. In India, 6 hours late, nobody apologizes. So that should be the standard. Prabhupada say, I heard when the train starts, you can correct your watch. It is not even late by a second. You can correct your watch. So organized. Why they could make so many electronic products? Because they are organized. In a small watch has million parts. Organized. So I'm just saying that the point is that the temple has to be very clean, very organized, and devotees have to be smiling. Then people will submissively receive knowledge. When Arjuna was disturbed, was Krishna shouting or he was smiling? Already person is disturbed, with shouting will disturb more. What do you achieve? What benefit you can give to the society or any individual by shouting? Okay, temporarily you are in a stage of shock and you shout. Okay, suppose a thief, see, we are not liberated. We are conditioned. So suppose a thief comes, definitely we will all shout at that moment. But real work of giving Krishna consciousness to the society, Rajoguna, Tamoguna will not help us. We have to, at least the role we have taken in the society, we have to come to the platform of Sattva-guna. Then only real work will happen. So there was today's class on this. See, Tamoguna means you can easily destroy things. You can destroy relationships. Prabhupada said, I am building this movement by Sattva-guna, but tomorrow you leaders, if you come down to Rajoguna, Tamoguna, you will easily destroy my movement. Correct? By our activities, suppose we do some sinful activity, do you think any person will come to temple? Why do people come to temple? Because they think it's a place of purity. It is a place of peace. True. Otherwise a picnic, that is waste. We are thinking about people who are coming here to learn Krishna consciousness. Why a person seeker like that will come? Some people come just for picnic, that you leave aside. Suppose you make a very beautiful temple with nice gardens and all. So many people, visitors of the temple are picnic visitors, even when the temple is ready. We should not be excited. Just because the big temple is there, 1 lakh people are coming inside, don't be excited. Because most of the people come picnic visitors. I have an experience of that. When I was in Bangalore temple, and in the afternoon we Rajbhoga Aarti. So around 1,000 people used to be sitting because altar used to be closed those days. So I used to think sometimes, put an asana there. Now anyway altar is closed, we have 45 minutes time. So I can, or half an hour time, I can explain one shloka of Gita. When I used to start class and speak, not one person is even looking at me. They are picnic visitors. These picnic visitors, they are also devotees in one sense. They have come to see the Lord, but also they are mixed up to see big building and all. They will not come to you if you are sitting in a hut. If somebody is trying to receive knowledge, he will come to you even if you are sitting in a hut. True? But true, our challenge, we can gradually convert these picnic visitors to real seekers. Artho arthats jigyasu, jnani cha vartashava. Different kind of people come to the Lord, but real knowledge is received, and such people are rare. So if you want to do real work for real seekers, the devotees have to be in Sattva-guna. Otherwise, people will come, you will do most of what the priests are doing. They are not able to give knowledge. There is not even a place to give knowledge in most of the temples. There is not even a place to sit, to talk with nobody, because so long the knowledge has gone away, there is nothing to talk and nothing to hear. Mostly people go to the temple for some karma kanda. Ek puja kar do, I will be blessed. People go to Tirtha also for some blessings only. They are not gone to Tirtha. How much difficulties they are having? In evening when you go for pilgrimages, yatras, evening we organize some association. 50% people are missing. They don't come only. Particularly when you go to Vrindavan. They're busy shopping. Arey Baba, that kurta is available in Delhi also. You don't have to waste your time for that. Huh? True? They're busy shopping. You go to Vrindavan for shopping. Did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu go to Vrindavan for shopping? Did Srila Prabhupada go to Vrindavan for shopping? What was Srila Prabhupada doing in Vrindavan? Correct? Praying to all the Goswamis to empower him to do the impossible work which has not been done in the history. He's seeking their blessings. He's actually an associate of the Lord, but as the humble servant of the Lord, he's just praying to them. It's an impossible task my Guru has given to spread Krishna Bhakti to every part of the world, to every individual in the world, to wipe out Kali Purusha out of earth, to put the seed of 10,000 years of Lord Chaitanya's movement. He knows he has an impossible work. What is it? Which guna he is showing? Rajoguna, Tamoguna. Peaceful is Satyam. Correct? Not a single person is becoming follower. Which mode? Satyam. When Krishna wills, it will happen. It's very peaceful. He's writing Bhagavatam, he's smiling, he's living with no food there. Very peaceful. So therefore, today was the discussion of the battle. This battle is constantly there in the mind for everybody. And we have to win this battle. Winning outside will automatically follow winning inside. But you win outside and you do not win inside, everything will be waste. Many of us, to be comfortable, what do you think? I think I need a good car. You know, I should also have a nice house for me. One good laptop, good mobile, then my life is successful. All of us think like that. Minimum some these basic supports. And not to forget, nice tasty prasadam 3 times a day. Correct? What as a devotee we feel if I can get. Don't seek these. These may be there, may not be there. These are not absolutely needed. What we actually need is good association. What we actually need in that good association of the holy name of Vaishnavas, you want to win internal battles. Every moment there is a war between Tamoguna and Sattoguna going in our system. We have to win that war every moment. Correct? That is what is needed. And as gradually we maintain Sattoguna, one day by Krishna's grace, we will begin our bhakti. We don't even know what is bhakti. The waves and lahars of bhakti, we have been given a smell of that by Srila Prabhupada. A great Acharya, loaded. What is Prabhupada's uniqueness? Is loaded with bhakti, is loaded with knowledge, loaded with realization, loaded with total darshan of the Lord. Correct? Because of him, just like a drop has fallen in our heart, and we have got an idea. We are very far away from actually bhakti. Therefore, presently, let us maintain Sattoguna. Be clean, be organized, and try to win the battle of the mind. And battles of the mind will only increase. The battle in Tamoguna and Rajoguna, Sattoguna will only increase because the exam will become tougher and tougher as you pass. And finally, like Haridas Thakur, there is prostitute or Maya Devi sitting in front of that, cannot distract him. He's already won. Maya falls at the feet, cannot touch him. And he blesses Maya, give Diksha to Maya. So that is the platform of now we have been accepted by the Lord. Somebody is accepted by the Lord and he is going back to Godhead, has to show symptoms like Haridas Thakur. Then we know Krishna is accepted. Otherwise it's just time pass. Something we are time passing and something is going on. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Everybody.
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Can you
Krishna
now
Prabhuji,
translate?
Prabhuji, very much Prabhuji, very nice class Prabhuji.
कोटि नमन प्रभु जी धन्यवाद थैंक यू सो
Thank
मच
you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranam.
मेरा एक प्रश्न था प्रभु जी, मेरा एक प्रश्न था।
Just wait, just wait.
Great learning.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
Those were questions you asked now. Yes, Kavita Ghosh.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, मेरा एक प्रश्न था। जैसे आप अभी प्रभु जी कहीं पर कुछ ये कर रहे हैं, डिस्कोर्स कर रहे हैं, अगर वही कोई बच्चा आके बहुत ही डिस्ट्रक्ट मैंने ये करता है, परेशान, तो उसमें बहुत ही ये आ जाता है, गुस्सा आता है या कुछ भी कंट्रोल नहीं हो पाता। तो और पेरेंट्स भी उनको कंट्रोल नहीं कर पाते हैं, कि नहीं करते हैं, छोड़ देते हैं ऐसे। तो ऐसे में क्या करना चाहिए? जैसे कहीं कहीं बड़े प्रभु जी आए और हम लोग गए हुए हैं, तो इस बीच में कोई बच्चा, छोटा बच्चा 2 इयर्स 3 इयर्स का, बहुत ही परेशान करता है, मतलब हल्ला करता है। फिर लगता है कि अरे ये क्या बोल रहे थे प्रभु जी, सुना ही नहीं दिया। तो उसमें क्या करना चाहिए? तो बड़ा फिर से मैंने ये लगता है कि उसमें नेचुरली गुस्सा आ जाता है।
जनरली जो टेम्पल्स में दिस इज सिस्टम, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में सतोगुणा प्लान करके रखे, बच्चों के खेलने के लिए एक जगह बना के रखे, बच्चे बोर हो जाते हैं, है ना। मैनी टेम्पल्स में क्या करते हैं, दूसरे हॉल में उधर बच्चों के लिए एक कुछ क्रीड़ा रहती है, बच्चों को कुछ खेलने फिरने के लिए दे दो, कुछ खाने के लिए दे दो, वो अपने में खुश रहेंगे, है ना। बेटर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है। अब ये नहीं तू बच्चा, तो फिर क्या है, वो सब खराब हो जाएगा ना। लोग बोलेगा अरे ये क्या हमको कृष्ण भक्ति देगा, इतने में ही डिस्टर्ब हो गया ये, तो है ना, करेक्ट, इतने में ही गया ये तो टेस्ट होता रहेगा। तो भगवान का टेस्ट ले लो। कभी कभी होता है, आप क्लास लेना चाहते हैं, माँ बाप तो सोचते ही नहीं है, बच्चा उनका बच्चे के प्रेम में इतना पागल हो जाते हैं, सोचते ही नहीं है कि पूरी क्लास उसकी वजह से डिस्टर्ब हो रही है। मैंने बहुत टाइम देखा है, क्योंकि वो तो बच्चे का चिल्लाना पूरा दिन ही देख रहे हैं उनको कुछ अजीब नहीं लगता, वो क्या करेंगे। लेकिन वो सोचते हैं सबको भी टॉलरेट करने का, लोग टॉलरेट नहीं करना चाहते, उनको डिस्टर्ब होता है। वो सोचते हैं बच्चे का शुभ है, इस कथा में बैठे उसके लिए शुभ है, तो उसको बैठाए रहते हैं जाके वो तमाशा में मचाता रहे, सबको डिस्टर्ब होता है, थोड़ा भी डिस्टर्ब। तो सिस्टम होना चाहिए कि स्मॉल चिल्ड्रंस आर नॉट अलाउड ड्यूरिंग क्लास टाइम, उनको ले दूसरा एक जगह होना चाहिए जहाँ पे बच्चे खेल सके, और 1 or 2 एल्डर्स जो प्रोटेक्ट करें उनको। सम सिस्टम कैन बी ऑर्गेनाइज, ठीक है। दिस अ प्रॉब्लम एवरीवेयर। हरे कृष्णा, हरे कृष्णा, हरे कृष्णा। थैंक यू।